Hey everyone, welcome back to the hauler. Mike here with the maiden voyage of the chickshaw. So we were last night, once we got the fence up and everything around here. This is Premier One poultry netting on an IntelliShock 60 that we got as a poultry kit through them back in 2021. We've got two of these. Each comes with 100 foot of fence, solar charger, fence charger, and they've worked phenomenally for us. I mean, there's just been no problems whatsoever with them. So got that all up last night. We went ahead and trimmed the wings on all the chickens and moved them straight out of that coop right there into that coop, closed the door, and they spent the night in there. This morning the door raised up, chickens came out. So they have been in here all day. I only had 2 escapees, and that was just because the grass being so high right here, or really thick and heavy right here, that the fence was kind of curled up like that. And this electric netting really doesn't shock a chicken unless they get like their wattle or their comb on it, or maybe even their feet, but through the feathers it doesn't get them. And 2 of them actually got out underneath of it, so I was able to come through and finally get everything pushed down enough, and then I just went ahead and put 2 stakes, plastic fence posts in here just to hold it in place. But they are loving it out here so far. Just come in and we collected eggs this morning when I came out, and then I just found one laying out here. They haven't taken to the nest box yet, but I hung the waterer last night. I took the mounting bracket off the back of the coop and mounted it to the front of that. Brought their waterer up here, mounted it, and then I'm gonna take that feeder right there, and I'll take another mounting bracket, put on this corner, and hang the feeder from it. Now that feeder I won't do like I've been doing in there with the 25-pound feeder. They're just going to get feed each day, a little bit each day. I'm going to take one of the cans up there, the galvanized metal cans, bring down here and fill it full of chicken feed, and I'll give them their day's ration in that feeder hanging off of there. And then when I need to move it, I'll just pull them off, set them off to the side, move the chickshaw forward, hang the feeders and stuff right back on there. So they've, like I said, other than that, they've done really good. Trimming their wings last night was to kind of reduce their flight abilities, even though they can still fly for short distances. I wanted to make sure that they just didn't get just jumping right over the fence, because they can do it pretty easily. All right, so this rooster right here, there's 2 roosters in there. He is the biggest right there, and I'm naming him Titan. I've not named him yet, but his name is Titan, and let me tell you, he and we had a battle of wits last night. And he's tough and he's big. You don't realize how big he is till you get a hold of him. So his new name is Titan, and he will be both of them are going to be preferred breeders, but Titan's the biggest of the 2, and he's going to be my preferred breeder when we start breeding amongst the different chickens here, with the American Brass and then the Niederreimers when they come and reach maturity. And then the next plan of action is going to be, when I get the next chickshaw built, is I'm going to bring it up here, put it in the orchard. I'll put electric netting around it, and put the American Brass in here, and I'll let them work the ground here real good. Of course, I'll mow it between now and then, maybe. But I'll get in here, I'll get it mowed. I'll move them in here, and I'll let them really work the soil on the ground really good, and then I'll move them forward. And as I move them forward, I'll take and start laying my ground cover down the cardboard and starting to put the mulch on top of it and everything. And that way we can get all that done and get that good nitrogen in the soil. All right, so we've got blooms all over the place, everything greening up, the grass is growing. Today's been a really dreary day. It rained really good last night, and it's supposed to be pretty dreary all day. Cooler, much cooler, or it was 80 yesterday. It's 48, 46 today, and it's supposed to be pretty dreary tomorrow, but then the weather's supposed to change and we're supposed to get better weather again. But anyways, maiden voyage of the chickshaw, again, work in progress. We'll make the changes like to the handle as things go along and we see how stuff works, and other than that, they're good to go. Take care, stay free, get prepared, stay prepared. God bless.